Have you ever seen someone cooking something very delicious, or he's cutting some red bell pepper so that he can actually prepare some Chinese rice? And whenever the Chinese rice is ready, how do you want to eat your Chinese rice? You want to make sure that you're eating your Chinese rice when it's smoking hot and served hot. Now, to ensure that you get the latest videos straight off the oven, straight off the pan, make sure you subscribe. But subscribing is not enough. If you want to get the hottest food, instead of eating the cold food, you want to click the bell icon as well, because clicking the bell icon ensures that you get a notification pop up on your mobile phone or on your channel. So make sure you click that one. Let's jump straight into the video. Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to Bitcoin update for Blessed Friday. So we're looking at Bitcoin right now trading at 16,774. We haven't made any particular major move at the moment. So today we actually got a hint because of Friday, and what I mean by that is today is a very important day because you're still stuck inside this symmetrical triangle. You really haven't done anything, but maybe today or tomorrow you get the whole answer. But by the way, you should be getting it by tomorrow maximum time, so that could be extended a little bit like that, and you could actually extend this lower support line right there, just like that, and it makes it looks like this. Okay, so that's pretty much how it is, and you can see that the pop should be happening by tomorrow or within 24 hours. Within 24 hours the pop should happen. If the pop doesn't happen and you make the boring movement, then that means that this is going to be an extended flag, and you potentially are going to wait maybe 1 or 2 more days. But considering that it's already Friday and we do have another little bit of a clue coming in on Saturday, what I mean to say is Saturday is the start of the weekend, and weekends are normally dumpy, so get the hint. So if weekend is going to be dumpy, what do you expect from a Saturday? Of obvious red candles. That's what I'm expecting. And one thing is pretty clear in my opinion, that as I said before, you do have 24 more hours to go, and by 24 hours you get Saturday to open up, and that's going to be a little bit very obvious that something bad can happen. Now look on the weekly time frame as well, because the weekly time frame shows the following. Okay, if this week, if in Saturday and Sunday you come down to nearly 14,000, there's something that I really want to see on the weekly time frame, how we get down to 8,500. I'm not an artist, but I'm trying to predict the future. Now let's say you do have 2 days, 17 hours to close the candlestick or the weekly candlestick. Let's say you pop out of this particular level and you drop down to 14,000 in the next 2 days, which is actually quite possible. Going from 16k to 14k is actually quite possible in 2 days. I mean, if you could have a red candle like that, big sell-off, then I'm expecting another sell-off like this, particularly if you look at the history of what Bitcoin does. You make one candle red, and then you make another candle which are red, so back-to-back continuous red candles, and you do something like this, come down here to 14,000 by the end of the week, this in the next 2 days, and then again you spend some more time the next week, and then you come down the next week. In the next 7 days, you go down to 12,000 finally, which is the bear pennant technical target. So on the weekly, you create that 3 black rows and your 3 red candles, and then you start to move sideways, making another weekly pennant, spending 1 or 2 weeks moving sideways and consolidating. Now from here, if you break down out of it, then you might be looking finally for that technical target to go from there to there on the weekly and pop out of it, and you can see it takes you all the way down 7,000 or 8,000, and that's where you potentially bottom out completely. So that's just one way of looking at things and expecting if they can play out like that. Of course, we cannot be so sure about anything. First of all, it really even depends how you close this weekly. Okay, so maybe you might be looking for more dumps to come in Saturday and Sunday, so be very, very careful. I'm personally into the red candle zone. I'm personally into the bleeding side of the market, because everything has been clear to me that they just lost support and they went back to make a bearish retest, and they're all getting rejected. So it's just like the start of dumps. By the way, it's not even the end of the dumps. So my personal pick still remains to the downside at the moment. And that's pretty much it for this update on Bitcoin right now. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I love you.